Hi. So this is a very important and special video for me mostly. I have a lot to share and a lot to say. If you are ready for this, keep watching. It's a long video. Grab something, a good vegan snack. Yeah. So I will read it from my laptop because I wrote 6 pages from it, and yeah, if you are not interested in that, please click off. Okay, so you decided to watch it. Good. I'm going to now reveal to you what I'm going to talk about. It's about the link between spirituality and veganism. There is a lot of misconception, okay? So, I will give you the hidden knowledge, the unsigned wisdom on the way. I really digged deep into my meditation sessions. I went on long walks, I took time for myself, and I channeled all of those informations by myself. I have a lot to share and I have a lot to say. Even our normal consciousness, like around all the people are talking about it, they know about it. So yeah, I am going to share my part because this is now my purpose. I'm going to talk about human animal abuse and the link between food. Why do we have a soul? All benefits about being vegan. Chakra systems and what it does with our health. Clothing and other materials bound to energy. Where does the psychic ability thing come from? Why are we actually psychic? What does happen with our children that come new to planet Earth? Message to the people that I know. Those are the people that are physically around me. Okay. So just like first of all, again, everything that I'm going to talk about right now, you can hate me. I do not care. I will stick by it. And the video is not going to be taken down unless the government comes at me. But for those that are going to panic, I will also upload the document that I wrote, like in full A4 format and everything. I do that also mostly for those people who can't hear me right now and want to read it, and for those people who are blind. I also want to do something. I want to come up with an idea, but if you have like the interest to collab with me, you can text message me, like DM me on my Instagram personal account MeliXmoon. And for the other ways where I'm going to put up the documents, it's going to be linked down in the description box of the YouTube video right here. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about right now human animal abuse and the link between food. So we human beings, we are a free spirit. This is something that we all know by now. Just like an animal or any other creatures, our instinct is to always survive. We are always in survival mode, and that's where all our past lives and our traumas live, and the safety and the stability, because in cruel places you just want to survive. We people always think that we have to survive, and it's about money, having a roof on top of us. But you know, when I was 19, I had I had that project in professional school that I chose by myself to do about homeless people. And I've learned by myself that having this laptop right now that you cannot really see, but having that right now is actually not even self-evident. We just are all so trapped in our minds to constantly satisfy ourselves, like, for what, you know? And imagine having an abundant mind. Like, try to not eat for weeks and do just a juice cleanse. I did this twice or 3 times. For 1 week I didn't eat anything. I just was pure, only drinking smoothies by myself, and you really get new bacteria. You get new things, you get better things, you can reset your cells and molecules. And you start to understand that everything that you have, actually you can be already happy about that. You do not need even more things to survive in your daily life. Like, yeah. The thing is that we always hunt behind the things that we think we need. Like, before you buy something, really try to understand, do I really need that? Is that going to fulfill me on the long way? Something about minimalism actually also will be coming up, because as you may know, I'm really like not really materialistic, but you will understand the things behind the physical things. Yeah. The first lifetime that we all had, if we really go back, we were vegan. If you had a lifetime as a dinosaur, you actually only ate plants, so you were vegan anyway. And yeah, the thing is, we actually all know each other on this planet. We are a big family, and you just gotta remember that some people are toxic and some want you to not succeed in any way. Some are jealous and others are envy. This is like something that they were programmed with in this lifetime. If every person would put their ego down for only 5 minutes, the energy of the planet would shift. Again, this is when spirituality meets veganism. We have a lot of misconception in this whole topic, and in this video I will explain what it is and has to do with our spirit, body, mind, soul, and chakra system. First of all, I want to tell you that I will be complete bold with it, and I will stick by it. As already mentioned, if I will gain more wisdom about that, what I have to share with you all, because you gotta know that I won't stop even if the government is going to be like, we gotta go behind you, and I'm going to be like, I don't know, I don't care. Yeah, and feel then free to watch other videos that come up that I will produce about those heavy topics, exposing the wrong beliefs. Yeah, so every single person, okay, before they came down on planet Earth, the Mongon got shredded to fit into the 3D reality. The number 3 represents being in social interaction, also expressing who you are, just like I express myself right now with this video, what I am. So the third dimension is about expressing yourself to leave something on this planet, just like I express my deep knowledge that I have from my meditation, that I actually channeled up, really up there. because this is actually already programmed in me, but I just had to remember. The thing is, you can leave a footprint behind, just like you always like see the celebrities. Okay, we leave something behind on this planet, so we are known as something. This is actually an experiment that we have, this planet that is going on. Actually, all of that is not even real. I'm just here to give you that thought once. We can also actually be ready to be intelligent enough to invent something out of the blue. And blue is also representing the throat chakra, where you speak out your truth. This is what you came for on this planet. You actually always should speak out your mind. If you would speak out your mind, there would be less fighting, less war, less problems, you know? Creating ways for the betterment, also about other things that need to be improved on that planet, that can be changed. If we humans want, if we only really want, we can really reach a high intelligence scale for us, because we are an intelligent species. Do not think that we are dumb. So I'm going to talk about now, why do we actually have a soul? A soul is like a memory card, just like an SD card. Why do we live in fear? So something had to happen to us, a trauma, which leads to soul loss from past lives or the current lifetime that we live right now. When we dig deep to the ground, we can find our deepest fears, or also our parents' fears. More will come. It's somehow also, like to say, abuse. Okay? When we go back in time, every person was once in a lifetime something, past life regression, that brought you to be an abuser or becoming abused, which has a lot to do with our wounded inner child. So now let's go back to veganism, okay? Why do animals live in fear? Simply because they feel isolated. Their soul is trapped to them to become someone that they're not. Imagine living in a surrounding that does not let you blossom into you who you truly really are. You then feel trapped, isolated, not knowing for what you came for, thinking you are not worth it. Like all these lower vibrations, it's not helping you out. Put now that animal that is going to be brave enough for you to become killed so that you can eat a spirit that actually should feel comfortable by expressing themselves. And helping the planet just like you also should. You eat their memory because, as you know by now, a soul is full of different memories. This is what actually makes you unique, and us also unique. We should be giving and taking things, and I mean by that not the argument, yeah, okay, if I eat right now this piece of meat, we both actually won because I had something to eat, I feel full, I feel good. No, stop that. This is right now the bad ego that you gotta put down right now. You don't need that. This is complete bullshit. Put your ego aside, please. And yeah, we actually should support animals as we support humans, and because we humans are also animals, and which concludes at the end that animals are going to help animals. Yeah, put now this quote that I'm going to give you right now into your mouth, okay? Without animals, there wouldn't be humans. Again, without animals, there wouldn't be humans. Okay, just a thought, just a thought. This planet was created with nature as experiment. Water is the essence that you can see right now here. Without water, there wouldn't be earth. And this is why the cups in the tarot deck represent emotion. The cup also represents where Jesus was drinking wine out of it. So he will fill the cup with the right emotion or the right person that he sends you to come forward. The cup is where you catch the right thing by being able to drink, so it can go and flow into your body and your DNA. That picks that up, and this is what is then meant for you. You can take it, it's yours. So do you actually know why people always say go with the flow? Because what is meant for you is in that cup. It's like an aquarium. You just gotta drink it, and that information will flow through your DNA. There is something that I can share with y'all too. So I was in therapy and we had to come with a concept, and I came with the concept river of life. I channeled that, and this is actually what we are. We are a river and we flow through life. Go with the flow. And when you look into the water, you can see inside of the water what is meant for you, and you go with that, what you have on your way. So this is actually the explanation for it. If we say that we chase behind our dreams, then it's actually up to you if you're either going to pick that up with the cup, or if you leave it inside of the water, let it pass by, and then when the opportunity comes up again, you will take the chance, but you gotta trust your intuition. If the cup comes up again and is ready to be filled with, then you need to take this chance, because it could be that it's a warning sign for you that you will end up unhappy if you're not going to take this chance, because it was meant for you. You signed up for this before you were born. There is a reason why the star card in tarot deck is the number 17. Number 17 is associated with God and the purpose. So if you will be able to fill in one hand your cup, you let your purpose flow through your body, and you are going to nurture yourself and others, and the grass is going to be able to grow, if you can remember how the star card looks like. My real purpose is a great teaching that I have to give. It's important to make people realize why everything is the way it is. So if you are ready to receive my cup that I give you right now, then I want to say simply thank you if you're still watching the video. What you actually don't need when you drink water will be actually filtered in your kidneys. And yes, the tarot cards talk also about organs, okay? I will do something more detailed on that. The things that I have to share are really a lot. Yeah, prepare for that video too. So there are many videos that are coming up about stuff like this. So let's go back to the water. When you have a plant They need water to grow. We humans and any other creatures need this too, the water. It has to be in contact with the essence before it grows. This is why we say water is the essence. Water has a lot of information, which, like mentioned, has to do with kidneys. Kidneys, kid, the short term, means our inner child with our essence, which are also the key to our stress levels. So a lot of diseases come from stress. Okay. Stress can also come by eating other animals. So a lot of people complain always, why does it always have so much water when I cook that meat? Why? Just as simple, it's their essence. You can see in the meat also how much stress the animal had. If you eat the animal, you get the information, like their information, memory, their anxiety, their diseases, and on top of it, if you're empathic or a blue-ray child, or you are HSP, high sensitive people, they can feel the abuse that the animal went through. Clothes, shoes, shampoos, and other cosmetica have that too. Some people are out here really getting sick of other people's energies, energy vampire, okay, and of food that, meat, okay. If other people make you feel isolated and are not helping you on your spiritual growth, leave them. And when I talk about food and you decide to go vegan after now that I am about to say even more, that I'm really proud of you. You're going to heal, your DNA is going to be repaired, you're going to get all the information that you need again to heal. But trust the process, it needs time. Being vegan is not a switch